Good morning, welcome to today's vlog. We're doing a daily vlog, 2 days on the run, wow. Today I am taking a group, 4 very talented young musicians who I used to teach as part of my work with Guildhall School of Music, and they're all now in music college, like second, third years, and we're off to do a Young Lions and One Old Tiger gig. Enjoy. Those of you who are part of my Wednesday email will know that a couple of weeks ago I had a quite serious car crash. It wasn't my fault, someone else pulled out in front of me on a dual carriageway. But I have had terrible back shoulder problems and I'm off for physiotherapy again now. I've been spending the morning, whilst in between teaching, trying to find my free neck harness. I mentioned about my neck problems in the past here, but I cannot find the neck harness anywhere, the free neck. And so I'm taking my neck strap with me to the physiotherapist, thinking they might be able to help me and work out if it's my neck that's still the issue. The shoulder, I saw a sort of sports massage therapist the other day who said she thinks it's the whiplash which has caused a spasm in my shoulder. But anyway, it's extremely sore and very painful, but I need to work, I need to play. It's better than it was, but it's kind of it's a real bummer really to sort of I'd spent a long time having issues with the trap nerve in my neck from 2005 to 2012. Thought I'd solved it with this Kabula strap, but we're back on it. I think I found my free neck harness. I found the harness. Will I be able to find the belt? The problem is the harness is all the way over there. I have a really bad shoulder and I'm not sure whether it's a good idea for me to start moving things. So I've just come to do the edit and I kind of thought I need to interject here and give you a bit more carry through on the story. I'm out of practice of doing vlogs at the moment. Each of the musicians you're going to see and hear play now are former students of mine. The trio, the backline as it were, the piano, bass and drums, are students of mine from when I was, as I said earlier on in the clip, when I was teaching on a Saturday morning at Saffron Hall. They're all 18, 19 year olds, they're all first years at music college. Well actually, Lewis on piano is still waiting to go to music college. He's had to defer back a year, but he has a place at Royal Academy next year. Guy, the bass player, surprised me. He had a place at Guildhall, never told me he got into academy. He's been at academy since September, and Guy has really moved on leaps and bounds. He was a good bass player anyway, but he's kind of been practicing and is a great testament to what 6 hours a day of practice really can do for you. You keep going with it. And Lewis on drums, you've heard Lewis. Lewis has played with my trio, my quintet, a number of times now over the last few years. And Matthew was one of my students way back when in Northern Ireland. He's finishing his PhD in astrophysics at Cambridge. So, you know, he's a very, very talented musician and a very, very talented mathematician as well. So it's great to have these young kids. Someone asked me after the gig, what do you do? How do you teach them? What are you doing with this level of talent? And one of the things I said is I just try and pass on the things that I've been given over the time by my mentors like Branford Marsalis, Winton, when I spoke to him, Chris Potter, Eric Alexander, all those guys I've been very fortunate to study with. What they've often passed on to me is the importance of listening. So what I've done with these boys, the big thing I've always said to them is make them go away and listen. Make them go away and learn recordings. So Lewis James, the piano player, you know, 3 or 4 years ago now when we first started doing Freddie Freeloader, I was like, go away, I want to hear next week, I want to hear the Wynton Kelly solo. Not because I want him to play like Wynton Kelly, all the time, but I want him to have a grasp and an understanding of what is required to be able to play Freddie Freeloader properly. And he plays a great solo, and they all played really, really, really well. I was proud of all of them, and the boys as well, you'll see in a minute, also did a couple of trio numbers, and it was fantastic. These boys are going to be jazz musicians. Well, they are jazz musicians now, but they are going to be people you're going to hear about on the scene in the UK in the next 5 to 10 years. And you heard them here first. Okay, 1, 2, So there you go. Sorry about the camera footage being a bit far away. I couldn't stick a camera where I had it for rehearsal because there were audience members there. And I took the little 8-man cameras and all the batteries were flat, which really, really annoyed me. But I had to focus on delivering a performance. And I've said this before, I find it very, very difficult to be able to deliver a performance and film and vlog at the same time. It's quite complicated. And of course, I've got to be able to keep the music first. I love making YouTube videos. I love doing all these things. And it's kind of one of the reasons I've not been making as many, is that I've got to focus on making the music the first priority in terms of my career. My children are my top priority before my career gets there as well. So there you go. That was that little gig. Lewis James on piano, Guy Dempsey on bass, Lewis Isaacs on drums, and then Matthew Nixon on tenor saxophone with me. You will hear those names in the future. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you really soon. Bye-bye.